It's Miss Pritzel at the Appleton West Library, and I am book talking The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Gu. The Way You Make Me Feel. Okay, so most of her books are classified as romance. Now, I'm going to be honest in that there's a lot of humor in this, but I also feel like it's more realistic than it is romance. So people who want a true romance novel, I don't know if this is going to satisfy you. So, because romance doesn't start until chapter 8. Okay, so our main character is Clara. Clara is, I guess, what we call Korean American. But what's interesting is both of her parents are Korean ancestry, but they're from Brazil. They immigrated to the United States from Brazil to the United States. But there's a big Korean community in Brazil, so it just makes for things interesting. Partly because there's food in here, and her dad, who his dream is to own a restaurant, but he owns a food truck right now. But that's a big deal. It's a business. Does a fusion of Korean and Brazilian food, and it's kind of cool. So Clara is the class clown, and she is just not taking things seriously. And this is a little bit of a self-discovery for her as to why she does that and stuff. But it starts out where she is nominated for junior prom queen, and she's just like, what? Well, her Joker friends that she hangs out with were the ones who nominated her. And then Rose, who is African American and very serious and very just says something to Clara like, you're not going to take this seriously. Why? There are other people who want this more. And that makes Clara want to win. So then Clara does win, and there's a hilarious scene at the prom, the junior prom, and let's just say the stage, I think it is lit on fire, accidentally. And, let's say they both end up in the principal's office, and their parents come, and Clara's dad says, okay, you're going to have to work on the Cobra, which is his food truck, for the whole summer. And Clara is just like, number one, she hates working on the food truck, and this is her whole summer is gone because she had plans for this summer, last summer, before senior year. And then Rose's dad is like, yeah, you need to do this. So there's a friendship to this, and by chapter 8, the romantic person for Clara comes in, and that's Hamlet, who I think is of Chinese ancestry. His situation is interesting too. I liked this book, and although it's not strictly a romance, I really enjoyed the humor and some of the hilarious things that happen between the characters. But it is, so maybe call it romantic comedy. But like I said, it's, to me, while she includes romance, I feel like it's maybe 40% of the book, whereas realistic is 60% of the book, something like that. So I did enjoy this book quite a bit. I just like to really think what do readers want? And I know that there are readers who are romance readers who may want more romance in it. Okay, if this is not your cup of tea, I will help you find something else. Otherwise, have a fantastic day and keep on reading.